Hey guys, Zelonius here. Welcome to another video on the channel. In this video today, I will be showing you and talking to you about how I became great at FC24. If you've been following the channel this year, you'll remember a video early on the game where I said how bad I was at this game. I've improved a lot. This is one of these videos where I'm going to be talking through lots of different elements of how I've improved, what's helping me get from a place where I didn't feel very good at this game to a place where I feel very comfortable in the game. I understand the game a lot better. In this video, it's part one basically. I'll be talking more outside the game, some of the things I've done, and I obviously mentioned gameplay stuff as well. Then I'll do a part two to this video where I look specifically at in-game stuff as well. But I think both will be very useful. So, the first thing really is played a lot, practiced a lot. So if you look at my match earnings, they're pretty high, higher than some pro players who are on my list. If you Alex B official, he's been grinding like mad. My record, you can see, I've played nearly 450 matches. That is a lot of games. So simply put, playing a lot of games is a very good way to improve at the game. I know you're probably thinking, well, that's obvious, Zell. Yes, of course, that is obvious. But a lot of people moan, complain, give up, and don't actually put the time in. I was bad at the game early on. I work a full-time job, married, just had a second kid, and I'm still grinding like mad. And I'm not expecting all of you to play nearly 500 games by now, but I don't have crazy time these days, and I'm still putting in, making sure that I'm good at this game. Part of it's my own competitive nature. Part of it's also just that I feel like if I'm going to make content for you guys about how to get better at this game, I actually have to get good at this game. Do you know what I mean? Are you sick to death of getting out teamed on FC24? Want that God squad you've always been dreaming of? Check out IGGM.com today. The best and most reliable place to get coins for your ultimate team. Use the link in the description and code ZEL at checkout for a 5% discount. Check out IGGM.com today. There's a lot of people, and I'm not targeting anyone individually or going at any particular person, but there's a lot of people now in this education sector side of content for FIFA who, in my opinion, are frauds. And by that, I don't think you have to be like a pro level player or be insane at the game to teach people this game. I don't. But there's a lot of people, when I see the content, see what they're talking, they're just waffling. They're talking absolute rubbish. They're clearly not very good at the game and shouldn't be people that you should be looking up to and getting taught the game. I'm not a pro level player anymore. I was an ex-pro player for like 4 or 5 years. I'm still very good at the game, can beat pros at the game. I'm not trying to say that I'm a pro level player, but I think my resume of the past speaks for itself. If you want the proof of where I am in like rivals and stuff, we're on 935 skill rate. That's apparently the top 2%, but it's the top 2% of elite players. I've not been playing crazy amount of rivals either, grind, so I'm in the top 2%. My skill rate was slightly higher at one point. Not much. I lost a game or two, and it's very hard at this skill rate because you lose more than you gain for wins, basically. And then in champs last weekend, I went 19-1. This is all on stream. I stream every game I play pretty much. I stream every game of champs. So I'm not just saying these are the ranks I'm getting either. A lot of people, content creators, don't actually stream the stuff and just say, oh, this is the rank I got, and never prove it. I'm streaming every game. If you want to watch me live on my Twitch play, you can do it every single night, UK time. I'm streaming over on Twitch Zelonius night too. So you can go watch me there. You can ask me questions, pick up stuff. But that's leading into an area of how I improved as well. I watched other people. I don't get lots of time to do that. I tried to pick up on what some pros were doing. Jambu, very good friend of mine, very good at the game. Not quite pro level anymore either himself. Maybe could be if he really tried. I don't think the pro scene itself's even worth it really anymore. That's going to be a video I'm probably going to do in the next week about how EA have killed the esport. But I asked Jambu, said I was just struggling a bit, and he watched me play. And he said I'm doing a lot of stuff right, but he just said I'm not. He had against the press. I'm not attacking it enough. I'm not taking enough risks. So I picked up on what a lot of pros were doing, and I started to adapt to it. One of the things I do now in game a lot is I do a lot of driven passes. I cut through the press quick. Sometimes I might lose it taking risks like that, but I play a lot different this year than I did on previous years. The best players on these games will adapt. One of the things that definitely helped, my team improved a lot. I've not spent much on this year's game compared to previous years. On a lot of years, I spent a few grand. It's at the end of the day, it's my job having a good team when I was competing and stuff. Whereas now I'm not as bothered. I've put 24k points on this year, other than my actual 4,600 you got at the launch. Team's pretty good. I've had some pretty good rewards that's helped, but I've definitely got better at the game once my team improved. That's a natural. But I've been hitting good ranks every year. I've hit every single year. I've hit the top rank on Road to Glories. I've hit, ever since Foot Champs came about, I've hit top 100 as a minimum every year. Every year I'm consistently good. This year just took me a bit longer to adapt. Some years are easier to adapt to than others. I think this year is very similar to last year in some ways, but then quite different in others. So adapting, being flexible with that, building a team that suits the game. I don't think I have the most meta team I possibly could build with the coins. I'm still building a team that I want to play with and will enjoy, but they're still meta and good at the same time. If you're sat complaining saying you're just useless at the game and your team are useless, but then you're running with like a 50 pace centre back, 2-star weak foot up front, you're holding yourself back. If you want to improve at the game, building a team that actually suits the game is important. Tactics. Right now, I'm running a 4-4-2. You can see my tactics on YouTube for that. The tactics are important. Adapting them, testing different stuff out, trying different instructions. That's helped me improve a lot as well. I didn't just stick to one tactic like last year. The 4-3-2-1 was the main tactic I used all year. I tried it this year and it's really good. I actually think I might prefer the 4-4-2 now. I could have just stuck with the 4-3-2-1 and yeah, not really bothered to test anything else out. But I'm adapting, I'm trying to get better at the game. Honestly, one thing that's helped me as well is using squad battles to grind out a lot of these different objectives. I'm going to get this tonight, an 85 times 2 pack, pretty good for that. Now, there we go, squad battles pitch trophy, let's go. I can't even think ever before that I'll have played 100 squad battles match of the year. I'm halfway to the ultimate pack. Marble go, that'd be cool if we got that. Squad battles being 4 minutes made me more tempted to give it a go. And honestly, if you play against world-class squad battles, it's a decent test that I win every game. I never get close to not winning on world-class. If you struggle at all in world-class, you can always try professional. Maybe that's more appropriate for people's levels. But in squad battles, they're actually not too bad to play against anymore, and you can test a lot of different things out. Don't be afraid when you're playing on this game to test stuff out. We're only in October, like nearly November now, but there's a long year ahead. If you want to really improve as much as you can on this game, there's a lot of time left on this game. Improve, practice, try different stuff out. Don't waste your coins on stupid SBCs. Don't waste your coins constantly changing your team. One thing that's helped me a lot this year is a lot of the players that I'm using, I've played a lot of games with. So, Allison, over 100 games. Lorente, nearly 300 games. Van Dijk, over 100. Blanc, nearly 100 since I got him. Theo, over 100. Patelas, very new. I made 1,000,000 coins this week, so upgraded to Bonmati, nearly 100. Figo, over 200 games. Messi, 70 odd. Raul, only just got him after my upgrades. Leao, 200 odd games. De Jong, 300 games. Rice got quite a few games. My evolution early on got a good use out of it. One of my subs has 60 odd games. Ultimately, for me, I think a lot of people lose a game or two, they change the team up, and they get frustrated. It ends up killing them in terms of they don't get any consistency. They end up losing a lot of coins, so the team gets worse. Ultimately, if you've got 5 million coins to build a team, or 1,000,000 coins, the 5 mil coin team built right should give you an extra win or two every week in league compared to the mil coin team. Simply put, if you give me the worst team, not worst team, a 50k team, I probably could hit rank 1 if I played my absolute best and had decent matchmaking. If you give me a 20 mil team, I'll probably hit it every single time, no matter what. But a lot of people probably will get a few more wins. The team's better. Changing your team constantly, not getting used to how players play. I think even more this year with play styles important, but not getting used to a certain formation because you're constantly trying to change a tactic. it's going to hurt you. The tactics I put out are tried and tested by me, and quite often I get my friends to test them too. They're very good, but they might not be perfect for you. Tweak them. When you find a tactic that you like, don't be afraid to change little bits. Don't change it drastically, but change little bits. Improving at this game is a long process. I've played every FIFA since FIFA 2002. I've played thousands of games every year for the last few years. I'm not expecting everyone to have that time or commitment to do that. It's been my job. One other thing I would say, probably to finish off this video, is especially if you're on PlayStation, it's very easy to do. Record one of your games and watch them back. Watch the goals back, particularly. Is there something that you're doing consistently that you're scoring with? Keep trying to do it. Is there a way you keep messing up chances? Stop doing that. Is there a way you keep conceding? What is it you're doing wrong on that? I also do offer coaching sessions. You can message me on Twitter if you're interested. That it does cost money, just to clarify. But I've coached probably 600-700 people over the years, from people to world championships to people completely new at the game. I've helped a lot of people improve a lot of this game. Coaching's definitely something. I don't think you have to do that. I put lots of free content out on YouTube for you guys to improve. But there's lots of ways to get better at this game. Hopefully this video has been able to help you out. If you do have any questions, please do let me know. And I will put a video about how I became great at FC24 next week. But in terms of gameplay, there we go. Appreciate you guys watching this video as always. Keep it spicy. I'll see you all guys in the next one. Peace.